Profit sharing bonus is yet another exciting wealth building option within Telm's lucrative pay plan that will keep paying you each month over and over again, as well as more and more every time you personally bring a new member into Telme. But before we jump into calculations, let me quickly refresh your memory how you will get paid from profit sharing bonus. Each month, profit sharing bonus will pay you percentages of team volume commissions, earned by each member up to 6 layers from each of your direct downlines. Just to refresh your memory, direct downlines are all those members in your organization who were brought into this business by you. Profit sharing bonus pays you based on your leadership level. There are 9 leadership levels, as you can see on this table here, starting with manager and ending with president team executive. Your leadership level is determined by the total number of commission volumes generated by your smallest team. For example, as you can see on this leadership table here, as soon as your smallest team reaches and generates more than 1,500 commission volumes in 1 month, you qualify as a manager. As soon as your smallest team reaches 3,000 commission volumes, you qualify as a regional manager, and so on up to the president team executive, which requires your smallest team to generate a minimum of 400,000 commission volumes in 1 month. The higher leadership level you are in, the more layers you earn money from, and the higher percentages you earn from each of your layers. Every member who is brought into Telme by you is your direct downline, and this is why he or she belongs into your first layer, regardless of the position he or she has within your organization. Every member in your organization that is brought into Telme by your direct downlines belongs into your second layer, and so on up to 7 layers down into your organization from each of your direct downlines. To find out more about profit sharing bonus after this presentation ends, please see the series of video presentations titled Teleme, the world's best current business opportunity, where you will find detailed explanations and animations of profit sharing bonus in action. Profit sharing bonus by the end of your 6th month in Telme. Now, with the pace of you and every new member in your organization recruiting 10 new members in first 90 days, your entire organization will count around 110 members after your first 6 months in Telme. Let's assume that your smallest team generates 40% of total commission volumes generated by your entire organization. And this is why your smallest team generates around 2,200 commission volumes in 1 month. And with 2,200 commission volumes in month, you already reach leadership position of at least manager if not regional manager. In both cases, profit sharing bonus will earn you percentages of team volume commissions earned by each member who you personally bring into the business, as well from other members that are brought into the business by your direct downline and up to 4 layers below into your organization, as you can see on this table here. As you can see on this leadership table here, as a manager or regional manager, you earn 25% of team volume commissions earned by each member in your first layer. In your first layer are your direct downlines. These are all those members who are brought into Telme by you. You also earn 8% of team volume commissions earned by each member in your second layer. In your second layer are direct downlines of your direct downlines. And you also earn 8% of team volume commissions earned by each member in your third layer as well as in your fourth layer, as you can see on this table here. So, by the end of your 6th month in Telme, you will have 10 members in your first layer as well as 100 members in your second layer. Again, in your first layer are all those members who are brought into Telme by you. These are your direct downlines. While in your second layer are all those members who are brought into Telme by your direct downlines. So, if each one of your 10 direct downlines brings another 10 members, this equals 200 members in your second layer, as you can see on this table here. Now let's suppose that each member in your first layer reaches only $250 of team volume commissions on average by the end of his or her first 180 days in Telme, while members in your second layer reach only $50 on average in their first 90 days, as you can see on this table here. In this case, your profit sharing bonus would reach a little more than $1,000 by the end of your 6 months in Telme. And also don't forget that this is not one-time payment we are talking about. We are talking about residual monthly income that will continue to steadily grow in time as every member in your organization brings a new member into Telme. Profit sharing bonus by the end of your first year in Telme. Now, with the pace of you personally bringing and recruiting only 10 new members into Telme in your first 90 days, and every new member in your organization or in your network doing the same, recruiting 10 new members in his or her first 90 days as well, your entire network will count around 11,110 members after only your first year in Telme. Now let's make two assumptions again. Each member in your network collects 50 personal commission volumes a month on average, and your smallest team generates 40% of total commission volumes generated by your entire organization or your entire network. In this case, your smallest team would generate more than whopping 222,000 commission volumes in 1 month, and this is why you reach leadership position of international executive, which requires your smallest team to generate minimum of 200,000 commission volumes in 1 month. As you can see on this leadership table here, as international executive, you earn 50% of team volume commissions earned by each member in your first layer, 8% of team volume commissions earned by each member in your second, third, and fourth layer, 10% of team volume commissions earned by each member in your fifth and sixth layer, as well as 5% of team volume commissions earned by each member in your seventh layer. After your first year in Telme, you still have only 10 direct downlines in your network, assuming that you quit acquiring new members after you personally bring your first 10 members into Telme in your first 90 days. So after your first year in Telme, you will have 10 members in your first layer. These are your direct downlines, members who are brought into Telme by you. You will also have 100 members in your second layer, 1,000 members in your third layer, as well as 10,000 members in your fourth layer. Now let's also assume that by the end of your first year in Telme, members in your first layer reach around $500 of team volume commissions. Members in your second layer reach around $250 of team volume commissions. Members in your third layer reach $100 of team volume commissions, while members in your fourth layer reach only $50 of team volume commissions. In this case, if I add and sum up all these numbers together, your profit sharing bonus will reach around whopping $50,000 by the end of your first year in Telme. And again, these $50,000 present residual monthly income that will keep paying you month after month and will steadily grow in time every time you or some other member in your layers bring a new member into Telme.